millions of magical threads in Tempeh, revealing the secret to the white color we always eat. Scene 1, Intro, Opening Hook. Look at the white layer covering the soybeans. At first glance, it might look like cotton, or perhaps fluff. Some laypeople might think it's slime, or a sign that food is starting to spoil. It's called mycelium, specifically the mycelium of a mold with the Latin name Rhizopus oligosporus. It's not dirt, it's the lifeblood of Tempeh itself. We're going to unravel the mystery of this white color on the surface of Tempeh. Let's get started. Scene 2, Getting to know the figure behind the white. What exactly is that white, cotton-like substance on top of Tempeh? The answer is mold, or more commonly known as fungus. This is a member of the mold family. Its full name is Rhizopus oligosporus, a GRA, generally recognized as safe, microorganism, meaning it has been globally recognized as safe for human consumption. The secret to its color is twofold. First, naturally, the cell threads of this mold lack the color pigment that Tempeh mycelium produces. The white color indicates that it is at peak productivity. If the color begins to turn gray or black, it is a sign that the mold is aging and wants to reproduce by releasing spores. Scene 3, Mycelium function, the architect and the chef. Why does this mold bother growing white threads all over the surface of the soybeans? First, it functions as a structural architect. What holds them together? It's a network of fine mycelium threads. These threads spread, coil, and envelop each soybean like microscopic ropes. They weave the seeds into a solid whole. This is why when we slice Tempeh, it doesn't fall apart. Second, this mold is hungry. It secretes enzymes. These enzymes' job is to break down complex protein and fat molecules. The results are remarkable. First, they make the soybean soft and easy to digest. Second, they create a natural savory flavor. The amino acids released from the breakdown of these proteins are what create the flavor. Scene 4, Where did it come from? Footprints of ancestor yeast. If this mold appears suddenly, where does it come from? Tempeh yeast, often called laru or yuzar. Our ancestors discovered that under the surface of decaying war or teak leaves, white powder often grows. When placed on boiled soybeans, the soybeans become dense and delicious the next day. Well, the powder on the leaves is the spores. By sprinkling a pinch of yeast powder onto warm soybeans, they are actually sowing the seeds of life that will grow into a forest of mycelium overnight. Scene 5, Soft texture, the mystery of the organic sponge. Press the fresh, raw Tempeh. Hard? No. It feels soft, pliable, and slightly chewy. This is because we're not pressing the soybeans, but rather the air. It grows like a sponge. Between each filament, there are tiny air-filled cavities. The flexible hyphae give way, following the pressure of your finger. When your finger is lifted, the air fills the cavities again, and the mycelial structure returns to its original position. Scene 6. Zoom into the micro world, highway, and ventilation. Under the microscope, what do we see? An incredibly numerous and intricate network of fine threads. They form a giant, interconnected network. Scientists call them hyphae. Each hypha is extremely thin, measuring only about 5 to 10 micrometers in diameter. So, what are the functions of these interconnected threads? The first function is the nutrient transport system. The second function is the empty space for ventilation. Rhizopus mold needs oxygen to breathe. Scene 7, is it safe to eat? A superfood and a slice of Tempeh. With all of this explanation, is it safe to eat this white, stringy substance every day? The answer is emphatic. It's very safe and even highly recommended. It's a storehouse of nutrients. First, the cell walls of this fungal hyphae contain special fibers called chitin and chitosan, which function as prebiotics, feeding the good bacteria in our colon. The chitosan from this fungus can bind bad fats in the digestive tract, helping control cholesterol. Second, Rhizopus oligosporus miraculously produces vitamin B12 during the fermentation process. This vitamin is vital for red blood cell formation and nerve health. Third, it reduces anti-nutrients. Raw soybeans contain substances that can inhibit protein digestion and bind minerals, making the calcium, iron, and zinc in soybeans more easily absorbed by the body. So finally, thank you for watching, and see you again in the next video.